The state could begin drug testing certain welfare recipients before the end of the year.
But some people are worried that this change could end up hurting the children whose parents test positive for drugs. WMTW News 8's political reporter Paul Merrill joins us now live from Portland's Department of Health and Human Services to explain. Paul?
Steve, the DHHS commissioner says there is nothing about this proposed rule change that will cause a child to lose welfare benefits. But still, some advocates are worried that children could be negatively affected indirectly by their parents' bad choices.
It can't simply be about sending money out the door with no accountability around the results for these individuals and for these families.
DHHS Commissioner Mary Mayhew calls this rule change a common-sense measure to shore up a program that isn't working. This proposed rule change would require drug tests for people who have been convicted of drug-related felonies and who want to receive temporary assistance for needy families or TANF benefits.
The penalty occurs only for the adult. It is not a penalty for the entire family. If they are in a substance abuse program, they are exempt from the requirements. They will not lose their benefit.
But advocates who testified at a public hearing in Augusta today say children could be indirectly affected. Robin Merrill is with Maine Equal Justice Partners.
If a parent does lose their TANF benefits, then that means that the TANF grant will be reduced and the household will see a lesser benefit.
Another concern, the constitutionality of this drug testing. Om Shri Amara Singham is with the ACLU of Maine.
Having a prior conviction or applying for TANF benefits does not overcome the Fourth Amendment's requirement that there be probable cause before the government conducts a drug test.
We wanted to know just how many people would be affected by this rule change. Commissioner Mayhew says there are about 7,000 TANF cases statewide. That includes about 17,000 people. DHHS doesn't have concrete data on how many recipients have been convicted of drug-related felonies, but the commissioner estimates it's about 100. The state wants to know how many of those people can pass a drug test.
This is to look at avoiding the long-term costs and consequences of the way in which substance abuse has been ravaging families.
The Attorney General's office won't weigh in on the constitutionality of this proposed rule change until the public comment period is over. That happens next month, and the commissioner tells us this rule change could go into effect as soon as October. Live in Portland, Paul Merrill, WMTW News 8.